Hi everyone, Mike here with July 2019 Merch by Amazon sales update. July, just like the last 2 months, has actually been as expected. This has been one of the lowest months when it comes to sales for this year. Still well above average for last year, but again, I'm assuming this is probably going to be the lowest month, definitely of the season, and I can't remember if it's actually the lowest month of the year, but I know that it's. I'm assuming that going forward, starting with August, sales are just basically gonna start going up and up, and November and December are definitely gonna skyrocket, and that's kind of as expected, and it's pretty exciting at this point because I've been uploading a lot of new products that have actually been selling, and it's actually all thanks to Avocado in the Pond that I've started using for all the research and keywords and everything. And it's funny because most of my new sales now, where I'm averaging a few sales a month, is because of that tool. So that's it's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's look at July, and we'll talk about it. Total number of sales 176, as you can see here. 8 returns. This is all in the States. 2 in the UK, 2 in Germany. Total amount in sales is 2,857 for the total royalties of 468.99. 36 pounds in sales, royalties of 882, and then 32 euros for 239. Royalties per sale, as you can see here, this is the average. For the States, it's 272. Now that's a little on the lower side, but it's actually been going up for me because of the number of pop sockets that I sell, and we'll go over that in a bit. We'll look at some of the stats and the breakdown, but this is the, I mean, what I just said, basically royalties, average royalties per sale, and it's just under $3, which is not so bad, but there's actually a lot more potential. A lot of people are averaging sometimes $5 per sale. If we're talking about premium T-shirts, definitely hoodies, and some of the other shirts that have been recently introduced. Products sold per marketplace. Again, 98% States, UK, 1% and 1% Germany, just because basically those are the two items, as you can see here. Average per day. So that's about 6, and I'll go back to this chart over here because this is basically a summary. But as you can see here, some of the days range from 2 sales, which this is like extremely low, and we go up to 10 sales a day. And as you can see here, this side here is royalties, and it goes basically up to 30 something bucks a day in royalties, and then of course 6, 7, 2, and all that kind of stuff. So these are the averages, and as you can see here, 6 sales a day is average. Record day was 10 sales, and those royalties totaled to $31.10. The number of unique products sold, 83, which is 1.4% of all live products, which is extremely, extremely low. So, I got to dig into these numbers. I mentioned in the previous video that the percent of when I'm looking at merch by Amazon in total, since the day I actually started selling on merch, I've sold just over 10% of all of my listed products, which is a much better average for me than 1.4, which is actually pretty low. this is basically the product breakdown. Pop sockets, 100 of them, which is 57% of total sales. Standard t-shirts, 46, which is 26%. Premium, 20, which is 11%. 5 v-necks and 5 tank tops. I'm actually happy with the sales, and especially over the last couple of days that I've been getting when it comes to v-necks and tank tops, because you could have some of the premium standard t-shirts listed for months, and then they introduce a product that's clearly something that customers want, and you start getting sales. So that's pretty exciting. Fit types, 25% men, 16% women, and 2% youth. And the other averages, of course, it's pop sockets. And then this actually I've found very useful when it comes to Pretty Much Pro extension. It's the top colors, because I've actually started using this now a lot more to select my colors for certain designs. For example, if they work on both lights and darks, because for example, if you have an all white design, then it's very hard to put it on a white t-shirt, and especially some of the other colors that are a lot brighter. But again, black, dark heather, purple, pink, and navy are top 5 colors, and I'm pretty confident this is all across the board. The last thing I want to look at is some of the actual individual products, and we can look at the top, whatever this is, 7 or 8 or 10. And as you can see here, I would consider these to be very, very low numbers, but the top product sold 20 times, and then we have a 14, 11, and then we go to 5, 6, and so on. In my previous video, I also mentioned to you guys that my number of top sellers are labeled as currently unavailable, and actually my monthly averages when it comes to those, it was a couple of them were over 50, but there was one that was an absolute bestseller, and I would get over 100, over 200 sales a month for that one product. And I actually emailed Merch by Amazon. In their automatic response, they promised that they would get back to me within 24 hours, and it's been about I would say 4 to 5 days. So there is no response. My question was simple. Can you provide more information for the reason that these products are currently unavailable? And I actually said I'm really concerned about this one in particular, and I sent them a link, and there has somebody has been assigned to that request, to that case. But again, like I said, even though they promised that there would be a response within 24 hours, I didn't get anything. So in summary, let's look at these numbers. 176 total sales. Total amount $2,857 for the total royalties of $469. Let me know what you guys think, how your July is going. I'm pretty optimistic and pretty confident that the next couple of months are actually going to be extreme. They're going to be really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're getting to Q4. I'm already thinking a few months in advance, and it's a pretty exciting time. Let me know about your sales. Let me know what you guys think. Any comments, any suggestions, share them down below. And as always, thank you for watching.